Hello, welcome to, this is really an episode of Credit to Wealth. I am Priestess LaMeel, and for those of you who are new, I teach mostly about manifesting, spirituality, high vibrational living, and magic. In the way of manifesting, I typically focus on manifesting money, and one of those things is building wealth. Right? And so for a long time I've done a lot of credit repair programs and things like that that you can look into, but there is something that is coming very, very soon that I want to let everybody know that has done any type of credit program with me over the past few years. Those of you who are in my manifesting courses, and we're talking about manifesting money, those who are in my Credit to Wealth program and they're working on fixing their credit and building generational wealth, this information is for you. The main thing is that the FICO score system is about to change. The FICO score system is about to change, and it is going to affect you. And it's going to affect you in a couple of different ways. So let me back up. I did take a few notes because I don't want to forget anything that is important. This video is about one, the change, and two, how to get into position for this change. So there is going to be a new FICO system that rolls out, I believe June, this summer of 2020, okay, FICO 10. Most companies are using FICO 8 and FICO 9, right? And when FICO 10 hits, it's not like everybody's going to switch and immediately start using FICO 10. Companies will start to slowly roll into FICO 10. So a quick thing about your FICO score, in case you don't know. If you have a bank FICO, a car FICO, or a mortgage FICO, a credit FICO, like there's a lot of different scores depending on what it is that you're applying for that get looked at. When you're looking at Privacy Guard, when you're looking at Credit Karma, things like that, you're looking at the overall average, right, of all of those different types of FICOs that exist for you. So in this new credit reporting system, the main thing that's going to change is that creditors are now going to be able to see your credit history over the last 24 months. Now, as of today, nobody knows, none of us know, how they're going to see the last 24 months. What we do know is that it's going to be either, they'll be able to see your score, like what it was January, February, March, like each of the scores for those months. Or they could possibly say, this is the average of the scores over the last 24 months, and this is what the score is now. We have no idea. So how do we address this? We address this by getting into position. And this is going to affect us. The reason you need to get in position now is because, so if this is scheduled to roll out in June, what will happen is that starting June, whatever your FICO score is in June, right? When you go to apply, say in January for something, they're going to be able to see all the way back to June until it's 24 months out, and then they'll be able to see back to July, et cetera, okay? Makes sense? So whatever score you have in the summer is going to still be with you and somewhat affect how you're able to obtain new credit over the next 24 months. So it's not just getting it removed, you're now getting it removed and then having to have it out of that 24-month cycle in order for creditors to not take it into account when determining whether or not they want to give you credit. So this can look something like the score was really low and then it went up really high, right? So maybe they had a judgment that fell off. Maybe they got a trade line. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? It leaves room for the creditor to make their determination about you and about whatever thought process or logical, non-logical scenarios that they run in their own company playbooks. So it will be harder for you to get credit if you have a crappy history over the last 24 months, even if today your score is a 700. Whereas right now, your score could have been 400 3 months ago, it's 700 now. They're only looking at the 700 score and determining how much credit they're going to give you. Now they're going to look at, yeah, it's 700, but just 6 months ago, it was 5. So what changed? Should we really give it all to them, or just give them a little bit? So this is really, really important. You need to get one. I don't know why my fingers just don't seem to be working tonight. It's been a long ass day. Can I just say that? But one, you want to get your personal credit together now. You want to be in the 600 range before June, you know, in the next 30 to 45 days from when I'm actually filming this, because we don't know. Corona, they may push this back, right? But if they don't, you need to get into position. And then two, you need to have some kind of business so that you can build business credit. That way you can then utilize your business credit and leverage the business credit for investments, for income, for all of those types of things. So you can leave your personal credit intact. So you need to address your personal credit now. You need to start some type of business and get your business credit up off the ground so that you can leverage that for the things and the lifestyle that you want to have, okay? And keep this personal credit intact for when it's time for you to make, you know, big moves and level the fuck up. So that's all I have for you on this new credit situation that is happening. You need to be aware of it. I do not do credit repair anymore, so no comments, no questions. But what I do have is a program called Credit to Wealth. I believe it's $38 a month, and it walks you step by step through repairing your own credit. You get access to all of my wealth building training programs on buying gold, forex training, different styles, some basic styles of real estate investment like wholesaling and flipping. You get house buying, a phenomenal home buying, first time home buyers course. There are some other things in there that you'll be able to access about building streams of income, okay? So for $38 a month, you get all of that, plus you get monthly educational trainings that I do, and I do take questions. Sometimes they're live. Sometimes if we don't have enough questions for live, I address the questions that come in and do a training for you. That happens once a month, every month for $38 a month, and you can get some support via email regarding the program, the letters you need to send out, things like that. So that's what I have for you. That is what is available credit-wise. Once you start getting your credit together, then you need to get your vibration together and your mind together and your manifesting abilities together and your money mindset together. But take it all step by step. If you do not have your credit together right now, start with Credit to Wealth. Do that. Get yourself in position for this new FICO 10 that is coming out that a lot of people are going to be surprised about. They're going to come out of quarantine and be like, what the hell is this? But you already know. You heard it from me, and I have a solution for you. The link is down below. That's all I've got for you guys tonight. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.